I tried so hard and got so far. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Let's go. The bell just rang. The market just opened, and Nvidia is much higher than it was on Tuesday. It was pretty weird having no trading on a Wednesday in the middle of the week, but nonetheless, we are back here on Thursday now. Hope everybody had a great day off yesterday. Hopefully you had some fun or something, right? I thought it was a pretty boring day, personally. But what's going on? Christian, Mando, Jason, Remo, Stuart, Ronnie, Unite. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Christian? You buying the dip on Nvidia here in the open? Nvidia is fucking nuts this morning. Ran all the way up to 141 pretty much. Almost there. And rejected down, but it's been one hell of a run. It has some red at open here. See how much it dips before we see some buyers start to come back in. Hey, Cool Guy and Dan, appreciate you guys. If you're just now joining up, smash that like. We got 7 already. That's pretty good. Get a few more going. Look at our watch list today. It's a bit different than last week. SMCI is already up 5%. Some of the moves in pre-market were nuts. SMCI is actually not too far away from $1,000, which they haven't been to that mark in a little while. Looking at the stock, they're bouncing really well off this 730 to 760 support. It's actually a really good level there. Whiskey said, good morning. Let's have a money-making day. For sure, Whiskey. Look for that momentum. So far at open, things are starting to fall off a bit. I normally hate pre-market moves like this. If you check out hashtag trading stream or hashtag trading stream limited, I even said that this morning. I don't usually like the gap ups. I'd rather the market move higher when the market's open, right? That's how I feel about it. I know people hate these early morning runs like this and these gaps. Nobody wants to see that. You want to be able to trade it, right? I guess you could if you were doing shares, but of course, that's kind of boring. Mando said agreed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Mando. Switch over to some of these smaller companies. Square, PayPal. Check in on them today. PayPal's coming up pretty good. Back above 59.50. Might be testing 60 pretty soon. What about Zoom? They've been pretty rough. Oh, shit. It continues to get worse for Zoom. Down to 55.80. I didn't think it could happen. It's getting even worse. Holy shit. Look at these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th bad red day in a row. Jason said, Tom, I have a question. I was thinking of buying AAPU because it's less money and I can buy more shares. Do you recommend this on bull days? AAPU. Man, it's hard to say, Jason. You know, the big thing is that with Apple, it hasn't been as correlated to SPY as it once was. It actually, according to our stock algo, has a weak correlation. So at 0.16 to the SPY. That's actually pretty bad by Apple. So, you know, as long as you're talking about bullish days for Apple, then yes. Apple doesn't always move up with the SPY, and we've seen that a lot lately. Like, a lot, where it hasn't moved with it. So, generally it does, but, you know, they did have that bad downtrend from the beginning of the year to April, whereas, like, SPY ripped during that time. It's 2x leverage, Jason said. He said he doesn't know what that means. Essentially what that is it's going to move essentially twice the amount that Apple is. So if Apple's move today is 0.7%, AAPU should be like negative 1.4%. Yeah, see, it's like right there, negative 1.56. It's going to be really, really close anyways. But that's essentially what that is, and they're setting it up that way just to create more volatility. But the problem with this is that if we go to like a monthly chart, you can see how it decays really bad too. Like on the down days, it goes down twice as much. So keep that in mind, but it's still not bad. Still not bad. Something that you can maybe compare it to is like a 2x leverage. I know a lot of 3x leverage ones. Maybe like SPXL. No, that's 3x on the SPY. But you get the point. Look at the SPY, SPXL, how on the monthly, it's barely breaking all-time highs here on SPXL. Because of when those little downtrends happen, it decays so much. Whereas SPY is like well and above. But I would say for day trades, Jason, that's totally fine. AAPU will be good. The options might be a little bit more volatile than Apple's, so keep that in mind. I would recommend shares over the options, probably. I haven't checked the chain. Let's see, AAPU. Yeah, the chain is really bad on the options, so I wouldn't mess around with those at all. Holy shit. The bid is $30 and the ask is $220. Like, at the money. Like, it's terrible. Yeah, definitely stick with shares on that one. And I'm sure you were after seeing that chain. Holy shit. No problem, Jason. What if it's a 2x leverage Nvidia stock? It's the same concept, Jason. It just switches to Nvidia, but it'll essentially, let's say it's a 2x bull leverage, you know, it'll be, you know, they call them different things, you know, but the 3x leverage or 2x leverage, it'll be, essentially just 2 times or 3 times the normal move. So it can get pretty fun, you know, for trading in the short term. It can actually be really good sometimes. I used to do stuff like that with like JNUG and JDST. Gold mining ETFs that are 2x leverage. JNUG is one that goes up with gold, obviously. JDST goes down. Or it goes up when gold goes down, I should say. Generally it goes down because gold goes up. But I'm trying to sell my Neo contracts. I hope the order fills. Hopefully it does, Xbox. Neo is not looking good. Very brutal. These big money plays were okay, I guess, at the very beginning. If we go back to the beginning of the year, there was a slight pop there. But the big money held and held and held. Obviously, if you're following the big money, it wasn't a good thing. Starting to find a bit of a base down here with Neo, but still not very good. Go check on QQQ really fast. Switch over on the 5-minute chart. Came all the way back down today. That's a pretty bad drop back. Let's bring up the charts. Oh, hang on. That was a option I was looking at. Here we go. What the hell happened to my chart? Where'd it go? Here we go. I've so many charts open. It's funny. Apple's coming back, recovering back this morning pretty well. SPY is trying to come back a little. Microsoft selling off like crazy though. Nvidia is chopping back. I enjoy this 4-chart setup quite a bit. We look at the main 3 stocks in the market and then the SPY, right? Microsoft is starting to really break lower here. It's not looking good. Brandon's watching DraftKings and Chewy to the upside. Now, those are some fun stocks in the short term. They've been recovering back like crazy. Chewy would be awesome for a continuation today off of yesterday. That was a great run. DraftKings has been pretty consistent lately. It is at resistance, though. I have a line right at 44. $45's pretty big, too. It's been a great recovery, though, by DraftKings. That has been awesome. Leonard said 1,000 to invest. What should I buy? Is that 1,000 overall, Leonard? Like, is your whole account 1,000, I guess, is what I'm asking? Is it OTM at least, so it should expire worthless? And yeah, it's the big money play from way back. I'm with you, Xbox. I have it too. That's why I always never over leverage on a big money play. If you're going to follow the big money exactly, of course. If you're going to modify it a bit, you can, I'd say, modify your risk a little bit more, but DraftKings and Chewy, though. Cool to see that. How's EL doing? ELF, right? I was going nuts a week ago. Or, no, I guess on Tuesday. Bringing back the watch list. SMCI now up 9%. That one really blasted. SMCI and Nvidia are really the main 2 that look pretty hot today. AMD looks great as well, up to 160 almost today. What a recovery by them. That was a good move back. They needed that. AMD has been brutal lately. Thank God they could get some momentum coming back in. Hot this morning. It's actually at 160 right now. Starting to break it. Like it's nothing. Let's look at that on the book map. I bet that's a pretty big area. Yeah, it just wiped it out. We'll see. We'll have to see if it still rejects or not. It still can, but definitely filled a lot of shares there. Leonard says, no, I just have an extra 1K to play. In the short term, I've really been liking the movement on Chewy. It's starting to come back up again today. This one's a pretty hot stock in the short term. I think something quick, like a scalp on Chewy, could be pretty good in the short term here. There's a few other stocks that have been great as well today, like AMD. I would say looking for a scalp there is the way to go. Even on the daily, AMD's not too bad for like a swing back, honestly. It's been consolidating and falling quite a bit. I think for even into tomorrow, AMD could be nice. Obviously, don't get any options that expire tomorrow if you're going to hold it, though. If it's a quick scalp, you can, but if it starts to break 160 today in a pretty good way, that could be a fun one. It's getting there now. It's already up quite a bit. Nvidia just hit resistance and is turning back. Could maybe have a stab at Nvidia as it breaks 141. If it breaks, that's probably a better way to go, honestly, today. You could just really set that up really well here. I'll even do this. You know, like if you get the breakout, you could have like an entry with like a stop just under like 141, maybe target like 142. You know, it's not going to be the best risk reward ever, but not bad. On an option, you could get a pretty good gain out of that move. Hey, what's up, Brain? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Demir, AMD is nuts. Jaeger must be happy. 160.50 now. Man, breaking 160 like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. You know what they say about breakout plays?
60% of the time, it works every time.
It's hard for people to go through variance. Come on, Nvidia, let's go. SMCI is on fire, above $1,000, holding pretty well, honestly, here. I bought AMD at 2.33. I wish I bought more, Leonard said. Don't hold it too long. It's on fire, though. It's on fire so much right now that it's actually getting a little worrying, you know? Like, I would make it a fairly quick scalp. I got a Palantir call, sold too early, Outlaw said. Hey, good morning. Always reminds me of 87% of putts that don't make it to the hole, don't go in. Sean said. That's a pretty good one. You know, I was doing maintenance on Jaeger by cleaning his gearbox, but he's still slow, sad face. Man, Jaeger's gonna need a new engine, man. Can you put you should like get a modified electric engine and put it in there. Or somehow, I don't know how to do that. I'm sure somebody out there is smart enough though, they could get like an RC car electric engine and throw it in there. Oh, Leonard owned it for years, I see. Is resistance 2655 for Palantir? Yes, it is. Right around there, 2655, mainly like 2660, I'd say. But that's right where I'm watching for resistance. I've had a line for a while around 2675. Let's go to the hourly. There was like a couple hits right there in the past. You can see on the daily, or the hourly, I mean, how this area is definitely a big area of resistance on this stock. I'm not surprised to see a little chop. No problem, Outlaw. Spy back to 550. Hey, recovering back. Very well. Oh yeah, the dip buyers are coming in strong today. The main three stocks in the market don't even look very good, but the SPY's been recovering back. What are we looking at on the heat map here? Where's that green? I know this is delayed a little bit, but the market doesn't look very green, so Go see Bank of America. The financials are looking pretty hot. BAC, JPM looks pretty good today. Honestly, for a scalp on banks, might be a sector to look into today. They're starting to look pretty good intraday. Bank of America especially breaking out. How's Goldman? Goldman doing it too. JPM looks not bad either. There I go saying not bad again. Damn it. Savage said Nvidia 150 calls, 719 up 43%. Let's go, Savage. Hell yeah, I love to hear that.
All right, all right, all right.
Great trade, Savage. Nvidia's been a pretty good recovery here. Well, it was. Great job locking it in. Hopefully you locked it in. I think that's what you mean. MU was struggling while other chips were starting to come up. Yeah, you're right. MU is looking pretty bad today compared to the others. How's Qualcomm? They're not very good either, so I don't know. It's weird. The more major players in the short term here, like SMCI, Nvidia, AMD, saw good movement, but you're right. MU and Qualcomm are down. What about MRVL? Oh, they're recovering up with chips, so I don't know. Weird day. How's Intel? Hey, Intel's not bad, around 31. It'd be cool to see them get back towards that high of the week, right? Like 31.40. You go to the daily, they're still on support. They better start moving. This is getting old sitting here. I'd rather just pick a direction already, you know? The Theta Decay is killing this big money play. Oh yeah, Savage locked it in. That's awesome, Savage. Give Savage some dubs in the chat, guys. Pretty good play. Like to see that. 48%er, or I mean 43%er, sorry. Always like to see that. Pretty good dub there on the breakout. Another dip on Nvidia here. Will this one get bought up? It keeps coming up to like retest resistance. It's looking hot. Let me get a drink of water real fast. Just chugged half that bottle of water. It was pretty fire. All right, gonna bring up the SM bot now. Now that the market's been open a bit, we got CZR for some calls today. Looking really good on the breakout from yesterday. Love to see that. Right above $38, like nothing. CZR, let's go. Look at that, 38.60, pretty good break. Someone's asking for a Chewy book map. Let me pull it up. A lot of sellers here in the short term on Chewy. Like 27 even. It's pretty big. A lot of sellers also like 26.80. It's weird. Guess that's why Chewy's turning over so hard now. Sellers started coming in a bit. Sure thing, Skies. I'll pull it up. Looking for Kava. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. 98 looks like a pretty big spot, along with 100. I would assume as it gets closer to 100, more shares will stack up there, but looking pretty good on Kava right here. 98 and 100, that's a big resistance. 100 has more shares stacked at it than 98, but got SU looking for SMCI in the Discord. One sec. But yeah, 98 to 100 there. Get back to Nvidia and the 4 charts real quick. Do a double take here. SPY is consolidating a bit, but doesn't look bad. Nvidia, same story. Microsoft fell a lot this morning. They are starting to get some green candles coming back, which is good. Demir woke up late, says, I should have bought SPY at open. Oh, man. You know what they say, the early bird gets the worm, right? I'm just kidding. I guess that is a saying, though, but... Brandon says, what? CZR? Yeah, CZR. We called that out on the video last night. Pretty cool momentum play. Ended up popping off pretty well. Thank you for answering all my questions in the Q&A. You guys rock. Hell yeah, Savage. That's what it's for, man. You have some very good questions too, Savage. Much more in depth than the normal questions. And that's a good thing. The early bird also gets eaten by the cat because he's out there all alone and unafraid. The poor bird. SPY's major resistance is 548.80, Demir said. Let's see. Oh, support now, yeah. Brain said it's 4 p.m. and I just woke up. Where are you from, Brain? That is... You must be from somewhere wild. Hey, Troll Haters says I'm late. SPY is cooking. Yeah, it is. You're late just like Demir was. Black Sheep said, willing to sacrifice 1 Palantir shares to rocket through this resistance. Come on, Palantir. That would be nice to see it rip through resistance here. When you go to the daily, it's getting pretty high. Hopefully it could at least retest in the short term, like 2740, 2750. That would be so nice if it could. Get us a little bit more green coming in for a slowdown. Nice, Poland, okay. Nice, nice, nice. It's always interesting to hear where other people are from when they're not from the US, you know? Always like hearing that there's people from all over the place. That's wild though, so it's 4 p.m. in Poland, okay. All right, made 84 paper dollars shorting SPY, Demir said. Yeah, you know, I haven't really heard too much about Poland ever, Brain, but I definitely would be interested to check it out one day. That whole area there is very interesting, right? A lot of history in there. In that area. Oh, you got a VP9? No way. That's funny. You're allowed to have those there? Palmer said, I won dollars. UPS had a little jump, Brandon said. UPS of all things, huh? Nice. United Parcel Service coming back. You know, SM Bot is flinging off AMD, and AMD really kept going. Got up to 164 after breaking 160. That was a great break there. Yeah, I know, right, Demure? That's pretty cool. I love the VP9, man. It's my favorite. Out of all the ones I own, it's my favorite anyways. But granted, it's the biggest one that I own too, so it feels a lot better and just bigger than my other ones, which are more carry oriented. Love this one though. So good. License would cost a lot, Brain said. Oh, I see. Oh, it's for airsoft. Oh, I got you. Mason, I think that's actually just how the edit is made. That's just the edit. I wonder if the name change had to do with XAI all along, Word said. It might have. You look at X, you know? Elon always said that X was for a bigger plan, so. Whenever you say they're popular, are they popular in the airsoft world or just in general? Yeah, like Black said, the Everything app. Exactly. The Everything app. That'll be kind of neat. Let me grab a drink of this water real quick. I don't want it to make a bunch of bad sounds into the mic. These water bottles, they crinkle. Give me a second. Come on, Tessie. Get up off this low. It's been dipping quite a bit today. Looks kind of shitty. Microsoft has the same deal going on. Pretty bad dip, too. Looking for LLY on the book map, Savage. Let's get it. LLY and... Savage, you are a badass, man. LLY, let's pull it. Oh yeah, 880 to 900 on support there, not bad. I wish I could zoom out more to 1,000, but it won't let me. There's honestly not a lot of sellers overhead. Mainly just stuff right at the money and then underneath for buyers around support. I don't, there's no real big stacks overhead. Stuff's coming in quickly, though, as we can see. But... I guess because LLY is a bit of a slower stock. You know, not a huge, voluminous stock, right? Let's see the volume so far today. 352,000. I guess it's not bad. You know, 2 million volume. But still, that's pretty low for stock. How's like Walmart today? Like Walmart has more. Of course, you know, it's a much bigger. Well, maybe not. Just low volume. Looks a little weird on the book map. Let's check in on the oil plays. ZOM is having a great recovery today, just like yesterday. ZOM and Oxy, the oil sector, still looking pretty good. Yesterday's move was good at open, and then it just got slow all day, but overall it ran into today. So not bad overall, but kind of shitty while the market was open. Some folks pay decent money to hear crinkling water bottles. Yeah, I don't like the water where I live. It's not there was a problem with it like a while ago, and then they fixed it, and I don't know, I don't trust it anymore now. We don't have a filter on our fridge or nothing like that. It's that'd be nice though. We do, but it actually is it's bad. Broken. They fixed it, Demir said, yeah. I'm hoping that Palantir is gonna piggyback on Nvidia. It better. Man, look at CRM here. This is looking awesome. Shout out to SM Bot on this one. Palantir better piggyback with Nvidia. It'd be nice. Hopefully not to the downside though. Don't ask for it to piggyback, because Nvidia's not looking the best. Man, AMD was fire. Hopefully if you guys scalped it, you locked it in. DraftKings doing good, my view said. I have a 628 covered call for 45. They might be gone soon. Damn, they might be. Hopefully it stays under 45 for you. I honestly think it could. It's a big resistance. By next week, so. Pretty interesting on that front. Black Sheep said after seeing posts of what the inside of what city water pipes look like, I had to invest in a filtration system. Yeah, I'm with you. Those are disgusting, man. I can't believe what it looks like in there. I mean, maybe that's how people get good nutrients or something. I don't know, but it's not for me. Not for me, man. I'm getting my bottled, purified water all the time. Every week we go to the store and get a 40-pack of waters, and then we go through it, and every week it's a weekly deal. Demir said let the slide rack. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't want to let it crack. It might be too loud. Well, I don't know. As you guys can be the judge of if it was or not. Man, the trigger on this VP9 is just so good. These little carry pistols have a lot harder triggers. These big boys with the more competition style triggers are so good. I'm never gonna comment on an FB article ever again, Sean said. Sean, you know the weirdest thing? Whenever you comment on stuff, for some reason, it tells me when you do it. I don't know why. Like, it always does. Like, it'll show up and say that you did something all the time. And I'm like, man, this is weird. It's like, my phone must hear me say Cornish all the time or something. SPY going down. I want that entry, Demir said. Where are you looking to enter at? Down around 548 again? Or 548.80? It's turning over pretty good. Falling off pretty hard, but that's part of the play. I get that for you, Tom. Tom Moore commented on a post. Tom Moore just made a new post, Mason said. That's funny. Hopefully you don't see all the comments I make, man. Oh, man. Are you able to make someone a favorite person? Not really, Xbox. Just, I mean, I'm sure you're able to. Well, maybe, I don't know. But, man, SPY just blasted under support. Ooh, getting choppy, though, on the candle now. Yeah, it really broke support, Demir. Not looking good at all in the short term. Looking at the 5-minute chart. I guess, you know, support's more around 548.50. If we want to be more direct with it from yesterday's movement, but wow. SPY's getting down pretty low now. Just got under 548.50, testing 548.40. Yeah, watch out for the dip now. That's getting pretty close to support that I've had for a while. Hopefully it starts to get bought up here. It looks like there's one nice green candle coming in. It's right on break even for the day, too. Okay, okay, okay. Now that's a decent run back. Back to 548.80 again, breaking through. Jeanette said, oh my gosh, Nvidia. Yeah, it's been terrible, hasn't it? It had that good move in pre-market and then fell off like crazy at open. I said that at the beginning of the stream. I was like, I hate days like this because I feel like the main move happened in pre-market. No one got to even trade the damn thing. My view said, got a SPY call. Bit of a nosedive. Brain damage said. Yeah, you're right, Mason. It does feel like it already went by. Well, Bryson's not playing this week anyways, so that's a good sign, I guess. Ricky Fowler's up in he's T2 right now. Okay. That Batya guy is pretty good.
It's around sadness.
Yeah, T Moore is T9th. That's funny. How about Cantlay again? That guy's always in like the top 5 or top 10, like all the time. That's wild, Mason. Dude never wins though, ever. AVGO down as well, Brain said. Yeah, it's looking like all the chip stocks are pretty much pulling back. How's MU, though? Because MU was selling off earlier. Maybe it'll come back while the others come down a little bit? Probably not. Yeah, doesn't look like it's doing that. Do the 4-chart setup again. You can see Apple selling down pretty well right now, too. Down under its low of day, right around 212.25. Damn. Microsoft looks pretty brutal, too. Just been consolidating a lot around 442. Looks like it's going to end up breaking. Allure said SMCI calls now. Let's see. I think that's going to be a tough one. Let's see. SMCI calls now. I need a 5-minute. Man, I don't really like that entry yet. Maybe if you start to see some more confirmation back up, it can be okay. I don't know. With how Nvidia's starting to look, it's not looking the best. Look at these dojis here on Nvidia. That's pretty brutal. It's starting to turn over even lower. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think it's a little risky right now. Starting to chop a little. Now Nvidia's starting to come back a bit. SMCI's chopping around as well. I mean, it might not be the worst thing if you want to take a stab off that 960 support. Throw a stop loss right under here. It might not be too bad. If you really want to try to make sure you get the dip, but I think it's a little early. Now the QQQ, that is pretty bad looking on the chart. Wow, that is brutal. How are the company rankings today? Let's see. Okay, Nvidia's still in first place for now. It'd be pretty cool if TSM came up and passed up like Meta and Amazon and stuff. That'd be pretty interesting. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors. That sell-off's been brutal today too. They actually are down in the red now, 0.6% after all that good movement earlier. Wow, that sucks. What a good gap this morning though. There goes Nvidia. There it goes, 136.80. Shit. Looking brutal out there, but that's a good thing. You're playing it down, right? Mando said, hey, quick question. What's the candle that scares you the most? I think a big wick. A big volatile wick is the one that scares me the most. Something like this on the QQQ, stuff like this. I don't like this. Or like this. Ha, those are the ones that scare me the most. Damn, Nvidia. SPY hit red, Nvidia hit red. SPY might finally break this little short-term support here. The market was doing fine before it opened. Should have just stayed closed. Yeah, Christian, I feel ya. Should have stayed closed. Started the weekend early, right? I'm kind of pissed off about the 4th of July. I don't like how in 2 weeks we're going to be off on Thursday, and then there's trading again on Friday. That's so weird to me. They should just do it where on Thursday, trading stops early at 1 p.m., and then there's no trading Friday. That's what they should do. I don't know how they would decide that. Thoughts on coin to the downside with crypto flushing a little bit. Let's see. Let's go look at Bitcoin first. Yeah, definitely flushing down today. Wow, that is pretty big pullback by Bitcoin. Almost $2,000 pullback right there. I mean, coin to the downside might not be a bad play. Its average percent fall is 2.3%. It's only at 1.5 now. I think you could catch some more down here. It looks pretty good. Support's giving out too. I like it. I like the setup. Maybe for a quick scalp. You know, I don't like holding it too long, but a quick scalp would be nice. There are some minor supports, you know, coming up, but they're like 232. 230 is the next one. Hopefully we can get to there at least. Coin doesn't always move directly with Bitcoin, but SPY coming back now. Moving off support. Oh yeah, 548.40 is literally right where I had it. That's funny. That's funny. Of course, SPY. Coming back well there. Nvidia coming back alive too. Damn, I hope you guys scalped Nvidia quickly if you were looking. Sean's got a meeting. Sounds good, Sean. See ya. Have a great rest of the day, man. Have a good one. That was nuts how yesterday Sean was talking about, he said he was at golf and somebody came up to him and was like, hey, are you in that stocked up group? That had me laughing. I was like, wow. That was pretty cool to hear. My view said, got my Nvidia call / SPY calls at the low. Nice. Yeah, you sniped SPY pretty much. Christian F said, I'm not a day trader, so I just watch opening fireworks till about 11 a.m. when us long-term holders come in. Y'all make the markets go crazy every morning. Love to hear that, Christian. Hey, you know, it's okay to be long-term, right? Go SPY, go. Demir said, where my dip buyers at? Hell yeah. Coming back alive pretty good now, up to 549. Looking good, looking good. Right on cue on support. Two James said, that's the most likely place to find another stocked upper in the wild. That's awesome, Sean. I always get people asking me about it. Not that they recognize me, though. They're just like, what do you do? Because the freaking car and then the other car's loud. It's weird. It actually gets kind of annoying how many people ask. It's like, I'm like, guys. I wish they'd recognize me like Sean, though. That was pretty cool. I need to join a golf league. Boeing coming up pretty well. 174.60, not bad. I like to see Boeing moving like that. AVGO calls, Allure said. AVGO. I mean, the market's starting to come back, but AVGO looks pretty rough intraday. I'd be careful with AVGO. I don't like the way this candle looks on the daily at all. I think if you're going to look at calls on the dip, you should look at something else. Like SMCI or, you know, Nvidia or something better, in my opinion. Maybe AMD, which has been hot today. Ow. Banged my knee here. CVNA Allure said. Carvana? This one's a weird stock. I'm not usually a big Carvana trader, personally. The movement on the daily looks pretty decent, though. Weird candle today. I'd say I'm neutral on that one today. The dip's still coming up pretty well with SPY. That's good. I was holding Avgo for a breakout. That didn't happen for over a week, Brain said. Dang. Holding some Avgo. Looks like it started breaking pretty good, though, when it did. Last week, anyways. Damn. Word Sky says, I like how we haven't mentioned Apple all day. Yes, we did, Skies. I got it on my 4-chart setup. I was saying it looked like shit early on. It's always on our 4-chart setup, though. We got Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, SPY. Looked at it a little bit, but yeah. You're right. It hasn't been mentioned too much, though. I give you that. I would have been better if I just went into Chewy instead of AVGO. And yeah, Brain, and I mean, you know, Chewy's an awesome stock in the short term. There's been a lot of good momentum. There has been with AVGO as well, but Word Sky says, I hear what I want to hear, right? Yeah. Try to look at the momentum. Apple just, that price action got pretty brutal. It did start to break under that 212.30 support, though, which actually could have provided a good opportunity down there for a moment. It's not like Apple isn't moving. It definitely has some movement to it. Brain. GameStop. GME. 0.69%. That's my favorite percentage. Let's go to the daily. What are you guys thinking on GameStop? Is it going to come back alive? I actually am curious. I want to do a poll. Okay. I'm curious what your guys' answers are. This is going to be a big one here. All right. Let's vote it up. So I have 3 choices for you. The comeback is real before August, so that's by the end of July. Or you could say the comeback will take longer than that. Or you could say the run is over, GME is fucked. Vote it up. Roaring Kitty shot himself in the foot. It's better to remain a meme than become real, Christian said. That's funny. Christian F said it. So bummed with GME, they stank, Palmer said. I hate to say it, people get way too into GameStop. Note how everybody who was blasting it in Discord, you know, there's like no mentions of it anymore. Some people were talking about it, and I was really surprised that some people had it, you know. Very surprised. Word Sky said, I'm tired of hearing about GME, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't stay out of here. It's up 2.96% now. It's actually breaking out as we talk about it. Starting to come back a bit. Don't you even tell me. I was going to say, is it halted? But there's some momentum there today. 25.52. Looking well now. Yeah, GME's smart, the people there, to do those offerings and stuff. They're smarties. The stock that shall not be named. I like that, Palmer. Brainside, I tried twice on GME to the upside while it was still warm, but not hot. It ended up failing. Demir said everybody got screwed. Yeah. So 17 total votes. If you guys haven't voted, vote it up. Just give your opinion on the GME situation. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to, go ahead. Go ahead and not. You know, it's okay. But interested to see what you guys think. Avgo, Broadcom trying to come back alive. Nvidia still ended up popping back quite well here, back up to like 139. Gonna be watching it carefully today. It filled the gap down, got the support, bounced right back up. Now is it gonna make a new high? That would be pretty cool. I would take one if it wanted to. Kyle said, what's up with Chipotle? CMG. Whoa, what is up with them? They're down like 4%. Is this just a sell-off day, or is there bad news? Is there more E. coli? I hope there's not. The E. coli situation in the past with CMG was wild. Largest ever decrease since July 27, 2023, when it fell by 9.8%. Wow. Definitely not good. Those are some pretty interesting stats. It's up 44.5% year to date, 5.6% month to date. Just snapped a 6-day winning streak with the red move today. Largest percent decrease since July 27, 23. That's pretty nuts. Down 4% from all-time highs, up 61% from 52 weeks ago today. Up 85% from its 52-week closing low. Huh. Word Sky said 50 for 1 split. When was the split announced? I'm curious. CMG split. Okay, it was like 4 days ago. Okay. June 16th. So the split is actually going to happen June 25th. So next week. On Tuesday. That's going to be interesting. Give me 1 sec. Bam. Let's go back to the SPY. Just chopping around now. Getting a little slower. You know, we're getting to that time of the day where the market might be slowing up a bit. Apple continues to sell off. 211.50 starting to break down. You know, Brain, I was actually looking at DJT this morning. That's a very interesting one. It was selling off a little bit. Down 10% today. Kind of rough. Looking at the daily, I mean, looks pretty brutal here, right? I don't think I'm a buyer on this one. I'm not a seller either, though. This looks brutal. 25 support might hold up. Yeah, last time it was down, it came back good, but we'll see. Maybe there'll be some good election news or something, right? Could be something like that. Go check in on Nvidia again. It's starting to reject a little bit at resistance here. I've got resistance right around 139. I'm gonna keep it on the radar carefully. If it starts to fall back off, maybe a re-entry down could be nice, but we'll have to eye it up carefully though. You know, this is the most resilient stock in the market, so definitely gonna be careful. Yeah, it's going to be a nasty election. You're right. I'm hoping that there's not a whole bunch of, like, weird shit. Like, I hope that there's not a whole bunch of, like, riots and protests and marches and this and that and this and that and the next. You know, I hope that there's none of that shit. I've been watching DJT. The numbers behind the company are kind of unusual, Dan said. Are you talking about the fundamental numbers or like just the stock movement? I'm assuming you mean fundamental numbers. Because it probably is very, very weird. If I'm not mistaken, I thought it was terrible. Their net profit margin is 9,600%. What the fuck? Something might be a little weird from this because of how they were acquired by Trump Media Group, you know, remember that? DWAC was acquired. Maybe it's just showing up weird, but yeah, exactly, Palmer. It's kind of like, you know what DJT reminds me of, guys, and this is kind of funny because we just talked about this the past few days. DJT is kind of like an SPCE, a Virgin Galactic, you know? Whenever it gets the news and it gets the hype, it goes, right? And it has these big moves and nice moves off support and great recoveries, and it does well, right? When the news is there. When it's not there, though, oh shit, right? SPCE was the same way. Everybody knew it was dog shit. Everybody knew it was dog shit. People were trying to justify it, maybe saying like, hey, if the launches go well in the future, they'll make more money and stuff, right? And at the end, now they reverse split. They're still falling. It's down so much. It's terrible, right? It's brutal. I feel like DJT is very similar to this. You know, it's something that we all know kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, like, there's decent movement on it, and if you can catch that uptrend, it's very nice. And with the elections going on, there's probably more news that will hit with it, which could be good. Like the Kardashian brands, because it's popular. It got popular because it's doo-doo. Still profits. Yeah, but no one really uses Truth Social, do they? Like, I don't know anyone that really uses it. I have a feeling SPY is going to continue downwards, Demir said. If my chart would load, I'll take a look. I was curious, Jason, but I'm pretty sure Trump is like way ahead in most of the polls right now. And it's been getting better for him. So I don't know why. Yeah, I don't think that's the case necessarily, but Mason goes, I hope he's ahead or we're all doomed.
All right.
Man, Greta's gonna get pissed today if SPY doesn't go down.
How dare you!
She hates the SPY. She doesn't like corporate greed. I do like the way the SPY is coming back up, though, here off this little dip. It actually doesn't look too bad for a dip buy, in my opinion. There's a pretty good wick touching right where you'd expect it for like a head and shoulders type of play. Either way, that's good support. It's holding 548.80. We talked about that support earlier. I'm not saying it's not going to end up down on the whole day, but Rain said, ever noticed that she never protests China or Saudi Arabia? I honestly don't ever pay attention to her, but I'm not surprised. Demir says, the 550? Yes. That could be a good one here, Demir. Right up into resistance. Not looking bad. Still holding support. Yeah, AMD is the most popular symbol on the SM bot today by far. 267 callouts. Continue to rip up today. All the way up to 165.80, 166 now where it is. I don't think it has much more left in the tank, but that is one hell of a recovery day by AMD. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Beautiful to 166. I think I'm going to be going to grab some McDonald's today. I'm really feeling it today. I'm loving it, as they say. I hate it that our deals got shitty, though. They don't have the buy one, get one deal no more. Damn, that sucks. Free medium fries with purchase of a Big Mac. I mean, that's not bad, but then... should I just get, like, the Big Mac meal? Like, or, like, how much cheaper is it? I don't know. It's weird. Two Royales with cheese, please, Jason said. Get me an Egg McMuffin. Hell yeah, Demir. I'll ship it to your house. It'll still be just as fresh as when it came out after the shipping, too, because all those preservatives they put in there, you know? Pop in the microwave for 30 seconds. It'll be good. Brain says, I'm going Whoppers today. The 2-for-1 deal is strong in New Jersey. Oh, man. They must have took it away from me for some reason. It's weird. Man, Whoppers sound kind of good, too, honestly. What? You have the 2-for-1 today, Brain said? 2 for $3 on hot and spicy. Really, Palmer? Man, I don't get any deals like that. Man, mine suck. Mine says, like, you can get a $6 medium Big Mac combo because the Cardinals play, or you can do a 25% off any purchase of $5 or more, which isn't too bad. I don't know. I'm gonna look at Burger King, man. I want a Whopper now that you guys said it. I don't know why. That one sounds so much better today. Tilray sucks here. What the hell? Man, look at Apple intraday. Running down to 210. It's been a stark contrast to the market today, right? Victory, we changed Tom's diet. Hell yeah, Brain. Love to hear that. Dan says, weren't you supposed to cook us something a few weeks ago? What would I have cooked? After the stream, I'm going to fry up some bacon, though, so... I'll be eating bacon, then going to McDonald's. Gotta get them calories, you know? I'm going to drink a big glass of chocolate milk, too. We're hitting 140 pounds this week, damn it. I swear to God, we're going to hit it and we're going to stay there. Brain said, little by little will get you to salads. Oh my gosh. I actually love salad, but I try not to eat it because I need more calories. Mason goes, do you slaughter pigs? You always have bacon. I might as well. I mean, you're right. I always do have it. I got some of this Hormel Black Label bacon. I'm hoping it's good. It's like a fancy bacon at Walmart or something. It's not that much, but I saw that it was a little bit more expensive. Lift weights, eat protein bars, and I cannot stress enough. Drink beer. Brain said, drink more beer. I need some nice high-calorie beer. You're right. Damn, Demir's at 110. Wow, Demir, you're making me feel heavy now. Uh-oh. Jason tagged me and off topic. Look what I have. Oh my gosh, you work right next to one? Come on, that's cheating. That is cheating right there. AMD continues to impress, guys. Breaks out above 166 now. Holy shit. Continues to impress. I can't believe it. That is one hell of a move. I would take it, Palmer, if you'd give me it. I really just need like 3 or 4 pounds and just to hold it. The problem is holding it. Every time I get it, then like I go play golf and then it's instantly gone. Or something along those lines, right? I lose 3 pounds for no reason sometimes. Same, Demir. It's weird, man. It's so weird. It's like a constant, like, I gain 5, lose 5, gain 5, lose 5, gain 5, lose 5. It's like, oh my gosh. Beer helps a lot, even non-alcoholic beer? Why would I want to drink beer if it's non-alcoholic? Ooh. I'm not a big beer fan, personally. Wow, what good movement today, though. AMD's just blown me away with the movement that it's had today. The SM bot is going nuts right now. We got AMD calls, we got Apple puts all over it, Amazon calls all over, CRM going nuts. Doesn't look the best on the chart, though. FCX looks pretty good. Freeport, that's actually not looking too bad today. Looks like it might try to run again above 49. Maybe retest 50. That'd be a good test. Intel calls are even on the bot. Intel's back above 31 in a decent way. Coming back for all the people who hold the who held the big money play, and I know a few of you guys have been buying it and selling it constantly off the 30 support, so it's been interesting. Got Zom on calls. I really like plays like that with Intel, right? Where you know that support's at 30 and you can just sit there and just play it like multiple times, like off support, just dip buying, selling for a quick gain, dip buying, sell for a quick gain. You know, I love very simple plays like that. You know, I think that they're very underrated. And a lot of people will be like, but Intel didn't really move. But, you know, if you look at the options there, it could move. Palmer said, how tall are you? I am 5'11". 5'11". Fairly tall. I should weigh more around like 150, 155, I think, on the weight. I'm at like 135, so. I just can't stay above 140, man. But this week, I swear I'm getting it. It's happening this week. It's happening. I'll send a picture in the chat. of the scale if I get there. Man, Intel, that's fire. 3109, looking great intraday. It's a slow stock, so it's not like exploding, but decent run. Nike calls all over the bot. Looking at the daily, Nike looks pretty fire. I like how it... Oh, I just ruined my trend line. I like how it bounced off this trend pretty well, though. It's a good trend line. It broke out above that wedge on the daily pretty well, confirming off of the trend. Keep your eyes on Nike. I could see this one coming up for a couple days in a row here. Retesting 98. This is a very good move by Nike. I'm gonna eye this one up in the background. See the daily. I've been looking at Nike for shares for a while on the dip. I don't know about you guys, but I love Nike as a company. I think buying them for the long term on this dip is a great way to go, even if it dips a little lower. Their revenue's been growing pretty steady the past few years. Looking good there. Price to sales is pretty low. Net profit margins 10% for clothing. I don't really know the normal fundamentals on clothing companies, but the PE ratio is 27. Maybe a little high. I was like Lulu's, for example. That's pretty close to Lulu's numbers, I guess. They just don't have the same type of growth. I'm back. Bring on the green candles, Sean said. Yeah, bring them on. Bring them on for Sean here. Nike, about to make a new high of the day. How's Starbucks today, Sean? Actually, not too bad, low-key. I like the little dip. Maybe come up. A nice comeback going. I downloaded the Burger King app trying to... I bet I don't get no deals. I've been looking at the Nike Leaps. Nice, Palmer. Palmer 6'1", 210. Dang, Palmer. Yeah, I'll take some weight from you. Looks like Costco is slowly selling off, Demir said. Whoa, Costco. C-O-S-T. Really? It is very slowly turning over. Very slow. So far, that candle is pretty small on the daily, but... This has to be the pullback. Would love for a breakout for Amazon here at 186. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, 186, and watch 186.50 too. There's been a lot of hits around this area for Amazon, but overall, it's holding up pretty well. Yeah, they have, Demir. It's hard to go against them, though, man. I need more confirmation than just this. But I feel you. What happened to the music? Yeah, I'm still watching. Come on, YouTube. I don't know why they do that lately. It always says, are you still watching? I'll have like something called Hey Bear open for my daughter, and it's always saying that. No way, we got some Tokyo Drift music on here now. Yeah, I have this on my playlist. It's pretty good. Teriyaki Boys. Brain knows it. I love this song. Tokyo Drift was my favorite Fast and Furious movie by far. Like, by far my favorite one. Maybe I'm just a ricer at heart, you know, I don't know. I drive a Ford Focus that's super loud, so... Nvidia Bookmap. Doctor had it on during my colonoscopy. Oh, man. Nvidia Bookmap. Nolan's asking for sure. I'll pull it up. Looking at 140 resistance. Definitely big. A lot of sellers stacked there. 141 as well. A lot of buyers too, though, but the sellers are a lot closer here. Nvidia needs to get a true breakout going to get through these resistances here. Please SMCI Bookmap, Tom. Sure, I'll get that too. Man, 1,000 resistance there on the SMCI. Definitely a big spot to watch. At $1,000, if it breaks there, you might be able to get a quick little breakout going. It could be a good one. $1,000. That is a good spot. Hey, what's up, Tangy? Howdy. Howdy. Palmer. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. Let's go see QQQ. Nothing crazy there. What about Amazon? Christian caught the Nvidia dip at 3.70 average, sold at 4.80. Oh, nice, Christian.
All right.
I like to hear that. That's awesome. That's awesome, Christian. Amazon's about to break out, guys. Watch it. If you've been waiting for the scalp on Amazon, it might make a new high a day and give you one here. That was good, though, Christian. Nice. Steve Madden. That's right. 70 contracts. Wow. Nice one. Nice one. I hate that I gotta wait 30 more minutes to get a Royale with cheese. For breakfast to be over there. Can't even order it on my phone. Thanks, brother. While I was averaging down on Nvidia, puts came up on the bot, and I was like, oh, Lord. Yeah, the bot can scare you sometimes when the puts come on there, you know. It started hitting off resistance pretty well there, but ended up coming up through nice and well there. It got pretty low for a minute, didn't it? It was pretty Nasty pullback. Apple's still blowing my mind on the pullback. I thought maybe they would slow up like Nvidia did and come back, but nope. Christian was already deep. Well, very good, very good. Brain says, yeah, what the hell's up with breakfast versus lunch hours at these places? Yeah, it's very annoying. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta wait for breakfast to be over, Demir. I don't know when breakfast is even gonna end at Burger King. At least I know McDonald's is 10:30, and it's 10:06 now. Go back to Boeing. It's not recovering up anymore. All right, SM bot. Got gold, really. GLD had a great day today, 1.4%. GOLD doesn't look bad either. Barrett gold all over the bot. Oxy is still pretty fire. Re-breaking out. Oxy's not bad right now. Literally running as we talk. Zom, same thing, same story. Looking pretty fire in the short term. If you're looking for quick momentum, check out the oil stocks. I love this song that's playing. Bad and Bougie. You're better off going to a Jack in the Box, but that's a Western thing. I love Jack in the Box, Demir. We have tons of those here. Man, those J-Box tacos, man, they are fire. Although I feel like I'm eating like cancer sticks when I eat them, but they, I don't know, man, they are fire. I used to have one by our baseball fields when I played baseball, and after the game, I would always go get Jack in the Box tacos. I've probably eaten multiple thousands of those in my life, actually. That's how much I've had them. You're really tempting me to go there now instead. Honestly. I don't know where to go. Now you guys are confusing me. With how much my McDonald's is gonna cost, I might as well just go to fucking Five Guys and spend $11 on a good burger. Like Waffle House to the east? I didn't know that was a thing, Demir. We got tons of those here too. Maybe I'm in the Midwest, so I got the best of both worlds, you know? Waffle House is so good, Mason. Although I can't really eat at Waffle House anymore. I had a bad experience at Waffle House. My friend worked there, and he told me how like the stuff gets like left out and stuff, and I was like, what? And he said like if you ever get the white gravy there, he said that you're probably eating white gravy that's been there, like he said, for like months. Like it's just the same pot, and they just like add into it and just keep adding. And he said it's like very rare that it gets cleaned out. I don't mean months, but you know, it's a long time. I was like, dude, really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I'll be real with you. He goes, I don't eat, like I was eating there, and he goes, don't even, he goes, I don't even want to serve it to you. And I go, really? It's that bad? He goes, yeah. He's like, it's that bad. I was like, wow. So I was like, yep, no more of that for me. Although I'm sure you can't go wrong with like some eggs and stuff, you know. How could you fuck that up too bad? You know? Mando said disgusting. Yeah. Note to self, never get the white gravy. Yeah. Yep. This song's gonna make me YOLO my account. Yeah, this has been a good one here. Love this music. Last report I heard on Palantir said the boot camps they are hosting have been growing fast. I think stock growth will be linked to their ability to diversify their programs into multiple markets. That'll be good, Dan. Hopefully we see that. I think Palantir will continue to grow as well. The stock price might get a little crazy in the next year, but I love the growth so far this year. It's looking fire. I don't think it'll be just straight up. You know, we'll see some chop, but very nice, consistent movement nonetheless, as long as you're holding shares for the long term. Scruffy said, I'm not going for nutrition or health, though. Yeah, I feel you there, Scruffy. I'm definitely not going there either for nutrition or health. I'll be real with you guys. I don't eat for nutrition very well. I probably should try a little bit better. All these countries that'll need AI to build their capabilities, and Nvidia will have to build it, will most likely end up using Palantir software. Whoa, wow. That's interesting. Trump will award them more as well. AVGO bookmap for sure, Allure. I got you. Avgo on the bookmap. Oh yeah, $1,800. Pretty good resistance there, around 9,600 shares. We got 1750 as decent support too, with like 10,000 shares coming in. Not bad. Dan said, right, Drain? It's going to be in the Nvidia of software coming soon. Let's close our GameStop poll. Looks like 56% of you said that the run is over, which is a pretty good number. And then 23% voted for the comeback is real before August, and 20% said the comeback will take longer. So it's split though on the comeback. About half of you think that the comeback is still could happen. Very interesting. AMD 166.50 had such a good run today. It has to start slowing up at some point here. Has to slow up a little at some point, but all right, guys. I appreciate you joining up this morning. I really do. It's been a fun morning. There were a lot of good moves in both directions, honestly. Like AMD up, Apple down. Been kind of a wild morning, but really do appreciate you all, even the lurkers out there, of course, you know, throwing us on in the background and everything. Helps us a lot. Appreciate all the likes and everything today. 36 total likes. That's quite a bit. Appreciate you there. Didn't even have to beg you today. Just kidding, guys. But have a great one. I'll be in the Discord, of course. Make sure you see the video tonight. Have a nice video coming. A lot of good plays for tomorrow. But other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. See you on the flip side.